Attempt number 2, baby. All right. Lawyer status. Uh-oh. There is nobody even home right now. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Are we good? Christ. Is the KBS supposed to be that high? All right, well, I'm going to assume that everything's okay. Unless, of course, OBS disconnects. Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney. We're on our Better Call Saul, baby. Episode 1, The First Murder. The killer. Gasp. What have you done? Is this a Family Guy episode? Oh, damn it. Why me? I can't get caught. Did he mean why me, as in why am I the one who murdered somebody? I've got to find someone to pin this on. Could also just leave. Someone like him. I'll make it look like he did it. Could also have just like walked away. He didn't even seem to notice you were there. August 3rd, 9:47 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 2. Boy, am I nervous. Right. God damn. Chief, I don't know if you forgot the memo, but no melons in the freaking courtroom, so get that shit out of here. Phew, I'm glad I made it on time. Well, I have to say, Phoenix, I'm impressed. With what? I don't know who you are. Not everyone takes on a murder trial right off the bat like this. Well, they call me old Murder Matt for a reason. Says a lot about you and your client as well. That my client murdered somebody? Thanks. Actually, it's because I owe him a favor. A favor? A favor was the last thing the murderer said. You mean you knew the defendant before this case? Uh-huh. Actually, I kind of owe my current job to him. Is this not a conflict of interest? He's one of the reasons I became an attorney. Well, that's news to me. I want to help him out any way I can. I just really want to help him. I owe him that much. It's over! He's going to prison. Life! We didn't even have the trial yet! My life. Oh. My life. Everything. It's all over. Maybe I was right. Is that your client screaming over there? Yeah, it's him. He's like, fine. The plaintiff got me. I murdered him, okay? Look, you had a strong case. Sir, you're in a lobby. Death, despair. Is he... I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna kill somebody. It sounds like he wants to die. Yeah. You're on trial for murder and you're freaking breaking down in the courtroom lobby. Hey there, Larry. Dude, I'm so... What the fuck? My brother in Christ, what are you doing? Give me the... Wow. Huh? What? What's wrong, Larry? Oh, it's all over. I'm finished. I can't live in a world without her. I can't. Who took her away from me, Nick? Who did this? Oh, Nick, you gotta tell me. Who took my baby away? My brother. They think it was you. The person responsible for your girlfriend's death? Okay, that figures. The newspapers say it was you. Dog, you gotta be a little patient here. My name is Phoenix. My name is Walter Hartwell White. I live on 645 something Guantanamo Lane. My first case is a fairly simple one. Make the purest crystal meth this state has ever seen. A young woman was killed in her apartment. The guy they arrested was the unlucky sap dating her. Larry Butts. Friends since grade school. Okay, let's already address that. She was murdered, and if that was his girlfriend, where did he get murdered that the killer was able to pin it on him? That easily. How could that have happened? And he didn't see him or report like that. That doesn't... Our school had a saying, when something smells, it's usually the butts. No wonder he wants to die. You've been bullying him for like, what, 4 years? In the 23 years I've known him, it's usually been true. Oh my god. He has a knack for getting himself in trouble. Murder's a little bit different, isn't it? One thing I can say, though, it's usually not his fault. He just has terrible luck. But I know better than anyone that he's a good guy at heart. You gotta, hey, you don't try and convince me. You gotta convince the jury. That and I own one, which is why I took the case to clear his name. And that's just what I'm going to do. I can already tell this is going to be really fun. August 3rd, 10 a.m., District Court, Courtroom number 2. Oh! Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Larry Butts. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. Shut the fuck up, Payne. The, defense is ready, Your Honor. Ahem. Mr. Wright, this is your first trial, is it not? Well, I wouldn't be surprised. You have to kiss me for 1 minute straight on the mouth, no looking away. Every time you enter the courtroom, you have to. Yes, Your Honor. I'm a little nervous. Don't be nervous. Just give little Santa Claus here a little kiss. Your conduct during this trial will decide the fate of your client. I think even if you're not a lawyer, you know how this works. Murder is a serious charge. For your client's sake, I hope you can control your nerves. Thank you, Your Honor. Guilty! What? We didn't even start! Guilty, guilty, guilty! He's out of here! Death sentence, life sentence, everything! Mr. Wright, given the circumstances, we have to convict your client of murder in the 2nd degree and give him life in prison. I think we should have a test to ascertain your readiness. Yes, Your Honor. Gulp! Handshaking, eyesight fading. Eminem just pops out. Come on, man. You get it together. I don't want to keep doing this. Hey, the music, though. Hey. Ooh. This is like that NHL 94 kind of music. The test will consist of a few simple questions. Answer them clearly and concisely. Please state the name of the defendant. Larry Butts. I just say myself. Listen, Your Honor, I didn't murder her. The judge is like, what? You're not the guy. Do you even know why you're here? The defendant. And then Phoenix is like, yeah, I'll get 1 Baconator meal. The judge is like, bro. The defendant, well, that's Larry Butts, Your Honor. Correct. Just keep your wits about you, and you'll do fine. Thank you, Judge. Next question. This is a murder trial. Tell me what the victim's name is. Whew! I know this one. Glad I read the case report cover to cover so many times. Glad I did my job. Wait. Uh-oh! No way! I forgot! I'm drawing a total blank here! Phoenix, are you absolutely sure you're up to this? Coach, I need some Gatorade. I need some Pedialyte. You don't even know the victim's name! Oh, the victim? Of course, I know the victim's name. I, just forgot. Temporarily. I think I feel a migraine coming on. Look, the victim's name is listed in the court record. Just press tab to check it any time. Okay, cool. Attorney's badge, time of death, Cindy. Blood due to blunt loss, trauma, time of death, 7:31, 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. What is this? Attorney's badge? No one would believe I was a defense attorney if I didn't carry this. Okay. Remember to check it often. Do it for me, please. I'm begging you. Whatever you say. Mr. Wright, who is the victim in this case? Cindy Stone, Your Honor. The victim's name is Cindy Stone. Correct. Now tell me, what was the cause of death? She died because she was hit with a blunt object, strangled. She got crossed up on the basketball court. Her ankles were too far gone to keep her alive. They had to amputate it, but she didn't survive the surgery. She was struck once by a blunt object. Correct. You've answered all my questions. I see no reason why we shouldn't proceed. You seem much more relaxed, Mr. Wright. Good for you. Thank you, Your Honor. Because I don't feel relaxed, that's for sure. Well then, first, a question for the prosecution. Mr. Bitch? Your Honor, as Mr. Wright just told us, the victim was struck with a blunt object. Would you explain to the court just what that object was? My name's not Mr. Bitch, but anyway, the murder weapon was this statue of the Thinker. It was found lying on the floor next to the victim. I see. The court accepts it into evidence. A statue in the shape of the Thinker, it's rather sexy. Heavy, sorry. Right. Be sure to pay attention to any evidence added during the trial. That evidence is the only ammunition you have in court. Besides that loaded gun you shouldn't have brought in here. You used to have to check the court record frequently. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its first witness. The prosecution calls the defendant Mr. Butts to the stand. Chief, what do I do now? You went to law school, Phoenix. Didn't you? Pay attention. You don't want to miss any information that might help your client's case. You'll get your chance to respond to the prosecution later, so be ready. Let's just hope he doesn't say anything unfortunate. Uh-oh. Larry gets excited easily. This could be bad. He's on trial for murder. Oh my goodness. Ahem. Mr. Butts, is it not true that I don't have a receding hairline and that the victim had recently dumped you? Ooh! Hey, watch it, buddy. Why he got eyelashes? What you blushing for, dog? We were great together. We were Romeo and Juliet, Cleopatra and Mark Antony. I don't know who Mark Antony is. He must mean Carmelo Anthony. Didn't they all die? I wasn't dumped. She just wasn't taking my phone calls or seeing me. Ever. What's it to you anyway? Mr. Butts, what you describe is generally what we mean by dumped. In fact, she had completely abandoned you and was seeing other men. It was me. I was tapping that every night. She had just returned from overseas with one of them the day before the murder. Gosh, we're over. Who is this? Who is she going out with? Freaking Andrew Tate? What do you mean, one of them? Oh, okay. Lies, all of it lies. I don't believe a word of it. Your Honor, the victim's passport. According to this, she was in Paris until the day before she died. Victim apparently arrived home from Paris on 7:30, the day before the murder. What is that, July 30th? Indeed. She appears to have returned the day before the murder. The day before the murder. The day before the murderer got there. So the murderer got there. No, she got there and then the murderer got there. Dude, no way. The victim was a model, but did not have a large income. I find that kind of hard to believe. It appears that she had several sugar daddies. And again, it was me. I'm rich as shit. Daddies? Sugar? Yes, older men who can give her that good shit. Her money and gifts. Again, me. She took their money and used it to support her lifestyle. Damn. Dude! We can clearly see what kind of woman this Miss Stone was. Tell me, Mr. Butts, what do you think of her now? Okay. Alright, just make it profiles. Chief Attorney at Fay & Co., my boss and a very good defense attorney. 27, the defendant in this case, a likable guy who's been my friend since grade school. He is not doing a good job of that. Cindy Stone. Dang, why her hair come down like that? The victim in this case, a model. She lived in an apartment by herself. Prosecutor for this case lacks presence, generally bad at getting his points across. Ooh, just a kind of a bitch and all, but it's cool. Oh, there we go. Right. I don't think you want him to answer that question. Yeah, Larry has a way of running his mouth in all the wrong directions. Should I wait and see what happens? Stop him from answering! Objection! Oh, no. My client had no idea the victim was seeing other men. And I doubt it's 8 inches, Mr. Payne. Or you're really bawling, Mr. Payne. That question is irrelevant to this case. I don't know how to make a music sound. Dude, Nick, what do you mean irrelevant? That cheating she-dog? I'm gonna die. I'm just gonna drop dead. Okay, shut up, man. Yeah, and when I meet her in the afterlife, I'm going to get to the bottom of this. Let's continue with the trial, shall we? I believe the accused's motive is clear to everyone. Yes, quite. Oh boy. This is so not looking good. Next question. You went to the victim's apartment on the day of the murder. Did you not? Gulp. Well, did you or did you not? Well, maybe I did. And maybe I didn't. But I am going to slap that goatee off your chin if you don't just move things along. Uh-oh. He went. What do I do? Have him answer honestly, stop him from answering. If I stop him from answering, that'll look good. See, they showed us who the murderer was, and I'm like, snap, hold on. Okay, I'm coming. If I have him answer honestly, hold on a minute. Let's see. Well, we don't know what he was doing. Oh, is that him going into the house? Ooh, that would be a good... We don't want to raise any doubts, though, but I feel like both of these options could do that. Maybe I'm thinking about this too much. Let's have him answer honestly. I know, I'll send him a signal. Tell the truth! God be damned! Yeah, I was there. I went... Hold on, let the man explain, Order! Well, Mr. Butts? Dude, chill. Can you not tell a judge in a court of law to chill? She wasn't home, man. So, I didn't see her. Your Honor, the defendant is lying. Lying? The prosecution would like to call a witness who can prove Mr. Butts is lying. Well, that simplifies matters. Who is your witness? The man who found the victim's body. Just before making the gruesome discovery, he saw the defendant fleeing the scene of the crime. Order in the court. God be damned, I will make all of you kiss me before you leave if I have to. Order. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its witness. Yes, Your Honor. This is bad. On the day of the murder, my witness... Oh, crap. Please bring Mr. Frank Sawit to the stand. The murderer! Bailiff, shoot him! Shoot him now! Wait, he's not the one on trial! Mr. Sawit, you sell newspaper subscriptions, is this correct? Oh, yes, newspapers, yes. Mr. Sawit, you may proceed with your testimony. Please tell the court what you saw on the day of the murder. Also, you will be kissing me before you leave. Court order, I'm sorry, it's policy, I can't do anything about it. Oh, he looks happy about it too. Witness account. Well, I was going door to door selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing an apartment. I thought he must have murdered somebody in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Thinking it strange, I looked inside the apartment. Then I saw her lying there, not moving, dead. I quailed in fright and found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. Somebody had cut the phone line. I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m. The man who ran was without... Hold on a minute. 1 p.m. But the murder happened at 4 to 5 p.m. It could have been one of those. The man who ran... The man who ran was without a doubt the defendant sitting right over there. Your Honor, he's capping. Larry, why didn't you tell the truth? I can't defend you against testimony like that. Instantly, why wasn't the phone in the victim's apartment working?
What's up, big boy?
I'm streaming right now.
Oh, good.
Yeah. Your Honor, at the time of the murder, there was a blackout in the building. Aren't phones supposed to work during a blackout? Yes, Your Honor. However, some cordless phones do not function normally. The phone that Mr. Sawit used was one of those. Your Honor, I have a record of the blackout for your perusal. Blackout record. Electricity to Mrs. Stone's building was out from noon to 6 p.m. on the day of the crime. Damn it, he's got us. Now, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. You may begin your cross-examination. Cross-examination? Alright, Phoenix. You're fired. You obviously don't have a freaking law degree.
I was like, where did you get that?
What exactly am I supposed to do? Why? You exposed the lies in the testimony. Did you really not go to law school, big dog? Lies. What? Lies. He was lying.
You're lying.
He was lying.
Get out! Get out!
I was playing Angry Birds on my phone. Sorry, I wasn't paying attention to the testimony. Your client is innocent, right? Shit, I don't know. Then that witness must have lied in his testimony. Or is your client really guilty? Like I said, I was not paying attention. How do I prove he's not? You hold the key. It's in the evidence. Compare the witness's testimony to the evidence at hand. There's bound to be a... Yep, I got you. First, court record and the witness says. Then once you found contradicting evidence, I got it, present it, and rub it in the witness's face. Just shove paper in his mouth. I got it. This has to... No, this. Okay, maybe after. Cross-examination. Witness's account. I was going door to door selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing an apartment. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Okay. Thinking it strange, I looked inside the apartment. Wouldn't he be walking out the same way you were? Why don't you... Then I saw her lying there, a woman not moving, dead. I quailed in fright and found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police. Wait a minute! He couldn't have known! He couldn't have known! He could not have known that the phone wasn't working because he didn't go inside. The phone in her apartment wasn't working. Let's go! Yes, I mean, no, it wasn't. Right. But you said you didn't go into the apartment, or did you? You thieving, lying scum! Oh, that I can explain that. There was a cordless phone on a shelf in the entranceway. I reached inside and tried using that to call. And that phone wasn't working, correct? What happened next? Oh, I got you on this next one. I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m. But that's not when she was murdered, you lying, thieving buffoon. 1 p.m., are you certain? Yes, absolutely. He seems really confident. 1 p.m.? Right. Doesn't that seem strange to you? Present some evidence to contradict him. Your Honor! How could he have done that at 1 p.m. if the murder took place at somewhere between 4 p.m. to 5 p.m.? Oh, I can't. Selected. Can I? How do I? Oh. Take this, Your Honor! You found the body at 1 p.m. You're sure? Yes, it was 1 p.m. for certain. Well, frankly, I find that hard to believe. Your statement directly contradicts the autopsy report. The autopsy notes that the time of death was at some time after 4 p.m. There was nobody to... Hold on. There was nobody to find at 1 p.m. How do you explain this? How do you explain this 3-hour gap? Gah! Bailiffs, kick his ass! Oh, this is trivial. The witness merely forgot the time. Bullshit! Explain yourself. After his testimony, I find that hard to believe. Mr. Sewit, why were you so certain that you found the body at 1 p.m.? Gee, that's a really good question. What did the guy tell me to say when he paid me off? I can't remember. Great job, Wright. Way to put him on the spot. That's all you have to do. Point out contradictions. Lies always beget more lies. See through one, and their whole story falls apart. Wait, I remember now. Would you care to give your testimony again? Are we really going to listen to this guy after he lied twice? The time of the discovery. You see, when I found the body, I heard the time. There was a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from the television. Oh, but it was 3 hours off, wasn't it? I guess the victim must have been watching a video of a taped program. That's why I thought it was 1 p.m. Terribly sorry about the misunderstanding. I see. You heard a voice saying the time on a taped program. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. How could you have possibly known that was a taped program was playing? You know what to do. I've got this one. You see, when I found the body, I heard the time. I wish there was like a court thingy. The Stone building was out from noon to 6 p.m. on the day of the crime. There's no way the TV could have been working. Okay, I'm gonna wait to like present it. Voice saying the time. It was probably coming from the television. Okay, I'm gonna present it right here. You lying idiot! You buffoon! Your ass is out and everybody can see it. The prosecution had said there was a blackout at the time of the discovery, and this record proves it. You couldn't have heard a television or a video. And that toupee is horrible. The defense has a point. Do you have an explanation for this? Hold on, Judge. Let me sip my drink. Well, do you have an explanation? You're about one more contradiction away from having to give me a kiss before you leave. No, I find it quite puzzling myself, quite. Wait, I remember now. Mr. Sewit, the court would prefer to hear an accurate testimony from the very beginning. These constant corrections are harming your credibility. That, and you seem rather distraught. My apologies. It must have been the shock of finding the body. Very well, Mr. Sewit. Let's hear your testimony once more, please. How are we still listening to this absolute skim milk drinker? Alright, what else do you gotta lie about? Hearing the time. Actually, I didn't hear the time. I saw it. There was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? Yeah, the murder weapon. The killer used it to hit the victim. That must have been what I saw. What? You saw a clock? I guess that would explain it. The defense may cross-examine the witness. Gladly. Okay, actually I didn't hear the time. I saw it. Time of death, 7:30. 4 p.m. Lots of blood, dude. Oh, Jesus. A statue. The victim apparently arrived home from Paris. Wait. Okay. Paris. This building was out from noon to 6 p.m. on the day of the crime. Was I supposed to remember details? It didn't say Phoenix had been there, though, so... There was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? Yeah. The murder weapon the killer used it to... Oh, yeah, that wasn't the freaking murder weapon, you idiot. Objection! Objection, Your Honor. Wait just a moment. The murder weapon wasn't a clock. Huh? It was this statue! Now how was it supposed to be a clock? Gah! You with your objections and your well-groomed hair and your I have to admit really good smelling cologne and your nice suit. Just answer the question, Mr. Sewit. Hey, I saw it there, okay? That's a clock. Your Honor, if I may. Yes, Mr. Payne? Don't make me call you bitch again. As the witness stated, the statue is indeed a clock. The neck is a switch. You just tilt it and it says the time out loud. And it doesn't look like a clock. I submitted it as a statue. My apologies. I see. So the murder weapon was a table clock after all. Well, Mr. Wright, it appears that the witness's testimony was correct. This is a clock. Do you have any problems with his testimony now? Where was she murdered? Time of death. It's an apartment, so probably. Dang, what? This guy has capped so many times. How in the world can he freaking... I do, though. He's lied so many times. I want to say yes, but they refuted everything we've brought. I guess not. There was a clock on the scene, so no problem. Right. Are you out of your mind? That clock doesn't... Oh. The witness couldn't have possibly known it was a clock just by seeing it. He said himself he never entered the apartment. It was in his head. Well, he could have saw it. It's an apartment. He could have seen it from the thing. Hey, you're right. Is something the matter? Does the defense have anything to add? Yes, I do. The only way he could have known the weapon was a clock is to hold it in his hand. Yet the witness testified that he never entered the apartment. Clearly a contradiction. Indeed. The witness knew it was a clock because he went into the apartment or knew the victim. That has nothing to do with knowing it was a clock. You're lying. You were inside the apartment on the day of the murder. Oh yeah? Prove it. I'll do better than that. I can prove you were the one who killed her. You struck her with the clock, and the shock of the blow triggered the clock's voice. That wasn't the sound, that was the sound you heard. Order in the court. Intriguing. Please continue, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Sewit, the sound must have left quite an impression on you. Understandable, since the murder weapon spoke just as you hit the victim. That voice was burned into your mind. That's why you were so certain about the time. What's the meaning of this? This is all baseless conjecture. Baseless? Just look at the witness's face. He was about to say the N-word. Hey, whoa! Relax, Mr. Sewit. Would the witness care to elaborate? Did you strike the victim with the clock? That day, I never. Look, I should have been the sugar daddy she went home with. I heard. It was a toupee. Ew. Shut up. I hate you. It was him. I tell you, I saw him. He killed her, and he should burn. Give him death. Order. Order in the court, I say. Order in the court.
Your Honor, a moment, please.
What the fuck are you doing? There's no shred of evidence supporting the defense's claims. Shut the fuck up. I paid you, okay? Just do what I freaking said to do. Your Honor, you claim the sound the witness heard came from the clock. Do you have any evidence? The whole case is riding on this. I'd better think it through carefully. Your Honor, the sound Mr. Swit heard was definitely this clock. A fact which is clear if you simply... Try sounding the clock. Let's sound the clock now, here in this court. Your Honor, may I have the clock? I ask the court to listen very carefully. I think it's 8:25. That certainly is a strange way to announce the time. Well, he is the thinker, after all. So, we've heard the clock. What are your conclusions, Mr. Wright? Mr. Payne, can you tell me what time it is now? It's 11:25. 3 hours off! As you can see, this clock is exactly 3 hours slow. Precisely the discrepancy between what Mr. Swit heard and the actual time of death. So, Mr. Swit, should I submit you to a federal penitentiary? Try to talk your way out of this one. What? You forgot one thing. Uh-oh. What you talking about now? While it may seem that the clock is running 3 hours slow, it proves nothing. How do you know it was running 3 hours slow on the day of the murder? If you can't prove that, you don't have a case. Gah! He's right. How am I going to prove that? Damn it. I was so close. Mr. Wright, seems you lack the critical evidence to support your claim. Don't make me change the one who's got to kiss me now to you. Yes, Your Honor. This means I cannot let you indict the witness. Unfortunately... This ends the cross-examination of Mr. Frank Swit. You come all the way down here to testify and look what happens. You treat me like a criminal. Oh, did I screw up? You lawyers are all the slime. Did I just get Larry's sentence? Not so fast, Mr. Swit! Mia! From the third row! I mean, Chief. Listen up. Right. Don't throw this one away. Not like this. Think! But, Chief, it's over. I lost. I can't prove the clock was slow the day of the murder. Nobody can prove that. Well, yes. But that doesn't mean you can't still win. Try thinking out of the box. Just hands Phoenix the knife. Kill the murderer! Don't waste time doubting the facts. Assume the clock was 3 hours slow and think through it. Ask yourself, why was the clock 3 hours slow? Figure out the reason. Because she got it in Paris! Right. Oh, right. Can you think of a reason? Yes, I can. Your Honor, I have one more butt plug to put in the witness's account. I can prove it. You must have the evidence somewhere that you can prove it, right? Find it and let him have it. Well, Mr. Wright, you say the clock was already running slow on the day of the murder. Have you found evidence to support this claim? Of course. There's a piece of evidence in the court record that could prove my claim beyond a shadow of a doubt. Tough words. Let's see you try to pull this butt plug off. Let's see this evidence that proves why the clock was running slow. Because she went to Paris. The victim had just returned home from abroad the day before the murder. As we all know, the time difference between here and Paris is 9. Uh-oh. When it's 4 p.m. here, it's 1 a.m. the next day there. That's crazy. The clock wasn't 3 hours slow, it was 9 hours fast. The victim hadn't reset her clock since returning home. That's why the time you heard when you struck her dead in her apartment was wrong. Proof enough for you, Mr. Swit, or should I say, Mr. Did It? Alright, Phoenix. Yeah. Bailiffs,
Get the butt plug.
No! Oh, did he just die?
Order. Order, I say.
Dang, that was intense. Well, this case has certainly turned out differently than we all expected. Mr. Payne, your witness? He's dead. He was arrested and has been taken away, Your Honor. Very well. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. I have to say, I'm impressed. I don't think I've ever seen someone complete a defense so quickly and find the true culprit at the same time. Thank you, Your Honor. At this point, this is only a formality, but this court finds the defendant, Mr. Larry Butts. Woo! Yeah, baby, get the Arizona tea and donuts flowing. And with that, this court is adjourned. Turns out that Frank Swit was a common burglar. He posed as a newspaper salesman to check and see when people were out of the house. That day, when Larry went to her apartment, after he left, Mr. Swit let himself in to do his dirty work. While he was searching her place, the victim returned. Flustered, Mr. Swit grabbed the nearest blunt object he could find. Okay. That makes sense on how the beginning played out the way it did, because I was like, how could this ever have happened? Flustered, Mr. Swit grabbed the nearest blunt object he could find. Just freaking hit her head like it was a baseball. Bam! August 3rd, 2:32 p.m., District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 2. Ching ching. Phew. Still can't believe we won. Right? Good job in there. Congratulations. Thanks, Chief. Didn't read what he said. You fought your own battles in there. It's been a while since I've seen a trial end on such a satisfying note. I've never seen the Chief looking this happy. Or this cute. I don't know. If she's this glad, imagine how Larry must feel. My life is over. I don't want to talk to you anymore, Larry. You're supposed to be happy. What's wrong now? Aw, Nick. I really thought I murdered her. Don't worry about me. I'll be dead. Okay, should we call somebody? Good. Wait, no. I mean, Larry, you're innocent. The case is closed. But my Cindy, Wendy... Oh, goodness gracious, man. Larry, she was a... okay. Congratulations, Harry. Also, Mia looks like she's Wonder Woman in disguise. Looks like she's got a metal breastplate on. Harry? Yes, you. I can practically see the headlines now. Harry Butts. Wow. I'm sorry for whoever. This guy's parents were absolutely cruel. Thanks, I really owe you one. I won't forget this ever. Let's celebrate. Dinner, movie, what? Oh no, I couldn't. Hey, I was the one who got you off the hook. Oh hey. Here, take this. It's a I don't want the clock that was used to beat your girlfriend's head in, dude. A present for... It was the murder weapon. What do you mean? Wait, wasn't this the evidence that... Actually, I made this clock for her. I made one for her and one for me. Oh, she took it to Paris. Really? You made this? Well, thank you. I'll keep it as a memento. Yo, Nick. Can you believe it? I was so into that chick. And she was just playing me for a fool. Not... Your girlfriend or Mia? Don't that... Can you just get out of my face, please? Are you so sure? Ex-squeak. Oh my goodness. Larry, I think she thought quite a lot of you in her own way. Nah, you don't gotta sympathize with me. It's okay. It's alright, alright? I'm a New Yorker. I'm tough about these things. I did break down in the lobby, but that was just for formalities, okay? I'm not sympathizing, really. Isn't that right? Right? Don't you have something to show your friend? Yeah, a knuckle sandwich, courtesy of Phoenix Wright, ace defense attorney. Something that proves how she felt about him. Yeah, sure I do. What the heck is she talking about? I can give you her autopsy report. I'll give you my attorney badge. I won't be allowed back in the building, but you can have it. Okay, so it's obviously not the autopsy report. I'll give him the statue? Check this out, Larry. Proof positive you weren't just some chumpster. Huh? What about the clock? This is the clock you made for her, Larry. Do you really not recognize this? And she took it with her when she traveled. Whatever, she probably just needed a clock, that's all. Probably. You think so? It's a pretty heavy clock to take traveling. Well, make of it what you will. Hey, Nick. I'm glad I asked you to be my lawyer. Really, I am. Thanks. Hope that made him feel a little better. I don't know if I can take another case. That one was long. Right, yes? Hope you see the importance of evidence now. Also, hopefully you realize things change depending on how you look at them. People too. We never really know if our clients are guilty or innocent. All we can do is believe in them. And in order to believe in them, you have to believe in yourself. Right? Listen, learn, grow strong. Never let go of what you believe in. Never. Well, I think our work here is done. Shall we be off? Yeah, I guess so. Say, how about dinner? On me? I won't say no to that. Drink a toast to innocent butts. Yeah! Oh, speak of Harry, I don't know why his parents would name him Harry Butts. They were setting him up. No wonder he got bullied in school. You were saying part of why you became a lawyer was because of him. Yeah, part at least. You'll have to tell me more about it sometime. Maybe over drinks? Well, you said we were getting dinner tonight, so it could just be that. And so my first trial came to a close. I successfully got a man convicted to second-degree murder. Larry slapped me on the back and said, "Gee, Nick, it's good to have friends." Well, I'm pretty sure he's not going to pay us, unless you count the clock he gave me. Excuse me? Judge? Bailiff? Come get him. I didn't know it then, but that clock was soon going to be at the center of another incident. Oh, did Harry get charged with freaking second-degree murder again? And my promise to tell the chief about me and Larry would be one promise that I wouldn't be able to keep. I said it might be a conflict of interest. I don't know how you can realize that. Ooh. Episode 2. A brand new episode has been added. Ooh. Turnabout star. Savior. Yeah. I got Larry off the hook. Oh. Turnabout sisters. Oh, okay. I got you. Okay. Bring that ass. Beep. Hello? This is Maya. Hi, Maya. It's me. Mia? What's up? You haven't called in a while. Sorry, I've been so busy. How have you been? Well, lonely, and it's all your fault. Oh boy. No, I'm just teasing. Maya, have you been drinking again? I've been great, actually. Thank you. I'm finally getting used to having my own place and not a raging alcoholic at all. That's good to hear. Actually, I'm calling because I have a favor to ask. I know. You want me to hold evidence for you. Well, not anymore, because I can tell you're drunk as a skunk through the phone. Sharp as always. There's a lot of buzz about the upcoming trial. I just don't feel safe keeping the evidence here. Mia, is your life in danger? I got you. So what is it this time? It's a clock. A clock? Yeah, it's made to look like that statue, the Thinker, and it tells you the time. I thought you might like it. You always like toys. Because you're such an immature person. Hey, I'm not a little girl anymore. Oh, there we go. Now, you know I'm only teasing. Wait. If you thought it was dangerous to have at your place, you are then going to put your sister in danger of having it at her place, thus putting her life at risk, maybe? That's not very ethical of you, Mia. I should probably tell you the clock isn't talking right now. Huh? It's not working? That's lame. Yeah, his mom died, and he's just not really in the mood right now. I had to take the clockwork out, sorry. I put some papers inside it instead. Why? Papers? Is that the evidence then? Well, there's a possibility that it might turn out that way. Can you come by the office tonight? Say 9 o'clock to pick it up. Oh, wait, we're gonna have to pay attention to this. I'll be in a pre-trial meeting until then. Okay, sis, but I expect dinner. Something good. Like burgers. I could really go for a burger. Hit the usual joint. Alright, it's a deal. Okay. See you soon. Yep. I'll be waiting. Conversation recorded September 5th, 9:27 a.m. That's probably going to be important to remember. This is very dialogue heavy too. September 5th, 8:57 p.m. Fay and Co. Law Offices. Now, Miss Fay, I'll take what's mine, the papers. I'm sorry, but I can't give you what I don't have. Miss Fay, you are a poor liar. Why, I see it right over there. That must be the thinker that swallowed those papers whole. How could you know? Ho ho. You are not cogniferous of my background. Gathering information is my business, you see. I should have been more careful. Also, get out. What's with the ho-ho? You're not... Who... What, Santa? My dear Miss Fay, I am so very sorry. But I am afraid I must ask you for one more thing. Your eternal silence. Farewell, Miss Fay. Oh, is she about to die? Oh! Why do these look like red, white, blue? Why do these people look like One Piece characters? September 5th, 9:08 p.m. Fay & Co. Law Offices. Uh-oh, I'm late. Huh? That's strange. Guess the chief left without me. She said her sister was coming over, so we should all go out for dinner. What's that smell? Blood? Mia! Maybe she's in her office. See... Okay, so either way, I feel like this is going to be used against us. Because if we examine, then someone's going to see us and be like, hey, you murdered Mia. And then if we leave, someone's going to be like, you fled the scene. So we might as well examine. I think that might work in our favor. Like, why would the killer stay after? Can I... Smell blood, and that can't be good. I have to check and see if Mia the Chief's okay. Smell blood, and that can't be good. I have to check and... So how do I... How do I open the door? I know, but how do I open it? Her door... Oh, wait, hold on. Are we on a time limit? Ooh, okay. There doesn't really seem to be anything amiss out here. That smell. Blood. Someone's there. Oh, Lord Jesus. Chief? Chief! Chief! They got Chief Keef, man. They got him. Oh. You look like a Kiriko skin. Who are you? What? The strange girl dropped cold. I left her lying on the office sofa and went back to the chief where she lay under the window. See that, like, thing she has under, like, her suit? It looks like she's gonna pop out as Wonder Woman. Obviously not, though. She just got bodied. Her body was still warm. I could feel it when I held her shoulder. Then, all too quickly, it began to fade, until finally she was cold. Did she really just die? Chief? Let's examine around here. Why is this open? There's a large building right across from the office. The Gatewater Hotel, a nice, luxurious place. The Thinker statue? It's encrusted with dried blood. How ironic this became the murder weapon again. What's that? No clues here. This? No clues here. This? No clues here. Cool. How about this? Some shards of glass are scattered on the floor. They seem to be the remains of a glass light stand. What about these papers? Chief, it's hard seeing her like this, but if there are any clues here, she was struck on the head with a blunt object. She probably... What? The Thinker lying next to her must have been the murder weapon. Thinker added to the court record. The murder weapon looks like a statue, but it's actually a clock made by Larry Butts. There's some glass shards near the chief's body. Must be pieces of the glass light stand laying broken in the back of the room. Nothing else seems like a clue here. A piece of paper must have fallen from Mia's hand. What could it be? Maya? A word is written in blood on the scrap of paper. Ugh, Maya, did Mia write this? This piece of paper is a receipt from a department store, dated yesterday. Receipt added to the court. I think that's enough snooping around for now. Better to call the police. Find out what that girl was doing here. I thought she was gonna be a freaking love interest, man. I didn't know a word. Yeah. And then you just kill her in the next episode? Okay. Do I have phone? Slide. Oh. I'm gonna look around a little bit. Surprisingly, the chief was never good with machines. About all she used this PC was for email. She picked up this ancient model at some garage sale. No clues here. Clues here. I'm clicking on everything, I don't care. Did I already click on that? Yeah. Okay. Okay. What about this right here? Nothing? Alright, phone it is. Right. I'd better call the police. That's funny. A few of the screws on the receiver are missing. It looks like someone was halfway through taking it apart. Police? Please come quick. What was that? Someone screaming from outside the window? She's staring right at... Oh, I freaking knew it. She's holding the phone in her hand. Van Co. ledger book. Everything is written in the chief's ultramarine handwriting. It's a small office, but it makes a good bit of money. Yeah. Trash can? Alright, I don't really... Guess I'll come back over here. Is there anywhere else I can slide? Can I check her? Painful to look, but I have to for Mia's sake. Looks like she's... Okay. Okay. I'm really not sure. What are my options here? Anything? All the chief's important documents are packed in here. This is where she filed her case records and recent rulings. No. Can I, like, move? I'm not sure how to proceed. Options? Nope. Can I look inside the thing? Can I check on the sister, maybe? Okay, maybe this. Maybe that. Maybe this. Okay, you really put me through my paces here, aren't you? None of this is a clue. Can I go home? Can I call the police? Can I? It's encrusted with dried. I understand that. But we can't call the police. There's a phone. There's a lady calling the police on us. I'd better not use it. What do you mean you better not use it? You want to explain to the lady why there's a cold body in here? A simple functional design feels pretty good to sit in too. There's a dead woman on the ground and we're talking about the comfortability of a chair? What is your major malfunction, soldier? Can I move? Phoenix! That girl just now. Where'd she go? I put her right there on that sofa. Uh-oh, hope she didn't run on me. Yipes! Nobody says that. Don't scare me like that. I'll slapbox you. Excuse me, but who are you? It's okay, I work here. Maya Fey. Maya Fey? So Mia was writing this girl's name. Maybe we should show her the receipt. I never thought there'd be a use for evidence like this outside the courtroom. Present orbs! Presented. Before Mia died, she wrote a message with her own blood. She wrote it on the back of this receipt. That's my name. Very good observation. Not a lot of conjecture there, huh? Why would she write my name? Please just calm down. She doesn't really seem not calm. Why would sis write my name? Uh-oh. Now I've done it. The police! Sounds like they're coming this way. They just start shooting. They don't ask questions. Freeze, police! Oh my goodness. Alright, I'm Detective Dick Gumshoe. See? Gumshoe, what an odd name. You received a report from the building across the way, see? Got a person saying they saw a murder. It must have been that woman I saw. Yeah, it must have been. Jesus. Anyway, I don't want either of you moving 1 inch, okay? Great. Just great. Maya, wait, she wouldn't have... No. Excuse me. She ordered a hit on herself to incriminate me and her sister. Eek. This word Maya here mean anything? That's my name. What? You think old Dick Gumshoe's gonna take this one lying down? The victim drew this here note in her own blood, see? Yeah, we got that much. With her dying breath, she wrote down the killer's name. Dick Gumshoe. Killer? I'm not. Case closed. You're coming down to the precinct, ma'am. I'm Dick Gumshoe. What? When Dick Gumshoe says you're gonna do something, you do it. Mia's younger sister, Maya, was arrested on the spot. I was taken in for questioning and didn't get out until the next morning. My eyes were heavy, but I couldn't sleep. I sat around waiting for visiting hours to begin at the detention center. I had to talk to Maya as soon as possible. September 6th, 9:07 a.m. Detention Center Visitors Room. What year is it, by chance? Wow, they have poor Maya locked up like a criminal. At least they let her keep her regular clothes. Oh, it's you, the lawyer. Why didn't they arrest you as well? Good morning. Hey, she looks tired. Are you going to be my attorney? You're god darn tootin' right. That's what I wanted to talk to you about. Sorry, not a chance. Yeah, you're going away for a long time. Murderer. Like, you saw me there. I was trying to... I was crying. That's my sister. Don't think you can pull one over on my eyes. It didn't work on Dick Gumshoe, and it sure as hell won't work on me. First things first, I better get her cheered up. Yeah, of course I will. Cheer up. Really? Whoa, did I say the wrong thing? She looks sadder now. What was wrong? You don't think I could do it? No, no one could. Who would believe me? Even you. When you found me in the office, you looked at me like I had done it. Did I look at her like that? No, I never thought. It's okay. I understand. And I've also heard about you. Heard? Heard what about me? I was talking to my sister on the phone the other day. Today was my junior partner's first time in court. Wow. How'd that go? Quite the scene. You got a man convicted for second-degree murder for life. Oh, she's got a necklace that matches her sister's. Excuse me. Honestly, I was on edge the whole time. It's been a while. So you crashed and burned? He's a genius. One of those strike fear into the hearts of evil types. I'm pretty sure I was like pissing and shitting my pants the entire time. The only thing he's lacking is experience. Sounds like it was fun. I know who to go to if I ever get into trouble now. I don't know, Maya. I think you might want to wait. Give him 3 more years. That is, unless you want to be found guilty. First of all, Mia, the dead one, might I add, we got Larry off the hook and convicted the guy who did it at the same time. Also, what the fuck? I thought like you were confident. I thought in us. I thought we were chilling. That's what she said. I wish she hadn't. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to insult you. Well, it's okay. It's true, I guess. No, it's not. But, well, actually, yeah, because we were kind of pissing ourselves in the courtroom. We forgot the victim's name. Actually, you know what? There's some more validity to that. But at the same time, I can't just sit by and watch a 12-year-old get sentenced to freaking life in prison. When I think of the person who did this to me, every sentencing is just going to be life. I know. Is there anything I can present? The clock. Present the clock to her. Examine. Smile for the camera. Yep. Okay, now let's examine. Might as well, I guess. This guard monitors the visitor's room. He hasn't moved an inch. Real pro, this guy. No clues here. Lights. Nope. Nope. And check that. Nope. Okay. I guess we'll go back. I'm streaming. I don't know.
This car's here.
I don't know.
Come on, Jesse.
Just let him stay.
Oh, I'm sorry. I need to.
Okay, move. Oh, no. Yeah, I know you wanted me to be your defense attorney, but I'm gonna go ahead and go back to doing actual work. Maya, there's something I've been wanting to ask you. What's with that outfit? What's with that freaking trash outfit? Why do you have that crap on? Oh, this? This is what all acolytes wear. It's my uniform, you could say. Acolytes? Sith acolytes? Night Sister acolytes? Like people in religious training. What is it you do? Oh, it's nothing strange, really. I'm a spirit medium in training. Spirit medium? pretty sure that qualifies as a strange... Yep, okay. Day of the crime? Tell me about the day of the murder. Yes, let's see. That morning, I got a call from my sister. She wanted me to hold on to a piece of evidence for an upcoming trial. Evidence? Clock shaped like the thinker. What Larry made. How could that have been evidence in a case? Right, she said something about that. I remember. Do you want to hear it in her own voice? Please don't, actually. I'm pretty sure our conversation is on my cell phone. Oh, okay. You recorded it. Yeah. Sure, let's hear it. So you have a conversation with your sister on the cell phone. Let's hear it. I just remember that detective took my cell phone. Sorry. Oh, right. Of course. This next time I see Detective Dick Gumshoe, I'll ask him for it. I'll write you a note so you don't forget, okay? To get the phone from Dick Gumshoe. Sure, thanks. Conversation, nice memo added to the court. So you're an acolyte, medium in training. That's right. The Fae family, especially the women, have always been very sensitive to the spirit world. Wait a second, you said the Fae family? So Mia was into this stuff too? Of course. She left the mountain to follow her career, she said. Her powers were first class too. No idea. So you're a real, honest-to-goodness spirit medium with ESP and all that? Yep, in training. Can't you contact me as spirit? You can just ask her who killed her. I'm sorry. I'm still in training. I couldn't do something on that level. Well, can we get somebody who can? This would save me a lot of paperwork. I thought that'd be too easy. Something the matter? I was wondering, can I ask you a favor? No. This is the address of a famous lawyer. My sister gave me this a long time ago. She said if I was ever in trouble, I should call him. And, well, I'm in trouble. You think you could go ask him to represent me? Yeah, I got you. Sure, why not? I'll go ask. Thank you so much. I have no one else to turn to. Say, what about your parents? I see. Don't worry, leave it to me. Thank you. The trial's tomorrow at 10. What? Tomorrow? What if this guy refuses? They told me that if I don't find one, the state will pick an attorney to defend me. When will that happen? They're giving me until 4 this afternoon, and visiting hours are almost up. I better hurry. Alright, I'll be back. Day of the crime, just tell me that's okay. All I've been doing, kind of got used to it. See, morning, called for the sister. She wanted, wait, we already saw this, so then why didn't it check it off on the list? And the lights were off. Then I found her, sister. Thanks. That's all I need to hear for now. Okay, let's go here. Let's go. Present arms. This presented. I wanted to ask about the murder weapon. Poor sis sniff. We're not asking her about this now. Okay, well. Okay, no, that's fine. The talk. No, nothing to talk about. Oh, that's not what I meant. Let's just go ahead and move. I'll go there. September 6th, Grossberg Law Offices. According to the receptionist, the big boss is out. She couldn't say when he'd be back. It must be hard to keep track of everything when you're a famous hot shot, money getting, hoe talking to lawyer. Guess I'll just have to come back later. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and go back here. Alright, I'm gonna save here actually, and then we'll pick this up another time. Because I am tired. Turns out reading is very tiring. So, thank you to everyone who came by and watched. Really do appreciate it. I had some fun, especially putting Mr. Sewit away and calling him out.